Student-led walkouts could be taking place in Madison Wednesday to protest ICE and federal immigration enforcement. But the city school board is already saying to parents the walkout won't be allowed. Last night, Madison City Schools sent this letter you can see on your screen to parents and students of James Clemens and Bob Jones high schools where the protests are expected to take place. And that's prompted an uproar on social media. Fox 54's Caleb Aguayo shows us the situation.
Madison City Schools sent a letter to parents letting them know any rumored walkouts related to immigration enforcement would disrupt classes and create an unsafe environment for everyone on campus. As a result, they say any participation may result in what they call disciplinary consequences. They started the letter by saying, quote, "Madison City Schools respects all students' rights to express themselves under the First Amendment. However, a student walkout during the school day is not permitted."
After Madison City Schools sent the letter to parents, some of them took to social media to voice their concerns. One camp says students should have the right to protest without fear of retaliation, and others are calling for some consequences.
Those in support of the protests say the First Amendment applies to everyone, even to children in public schools. While some comments argue teachers should be fired for participating, adding that students who are involved should fail their classes. But one parent says the consequences don't matter when it comes to students speaking out.
I do fear that the schools will retaliate, but ultimately, one day of school, walking out, or a few hours in the long run of showing your voice and showing your opinion and your statement on what's going on is far more important than, maybe getting detention or getting an unexcused absence. I think that these things have a bigger impact in the long run than, an absence would.
A local attorney specializing in First Amendment rights tells Fox 54 it's up to a federal judge to decide what disrupting classes really looks like.
When state officials, governmental officials, teachers, administrators decide to step on those or stop them, then they are risking being hauled into federal court to answer for those under a civil rights action.
In Madison, I'm Caleb Aguayo, Fox 54 News.
The protests are scheduled for Wednesday during both schools' lunch hour, but it's still unclear whether students will leave school to participate. You can learn more